State Board Chemical Relaxer Barbering Task 8 is a CosmoReady video production. The proctor will read the following instructions. You will perform a chemical hair relaxer virgin application. You will apply simulated relaxer product to one back quadrant section of hair. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 15 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 8 minutes remaining. Step back to indicate you have finished. The instructions will be repeated. Step forward to sanitize your hands. Before we get started, we're going to work in the back quadrant. And first we are going to need to apply our protective cream. One of the things to keep in mind when you're doing this skill is you have to maintain the chemical drape throughout the entire service. So it'll be on there from the previous section, from the previous task that you did. You'll just maintain that chemical drape because remember, this is still the same client. Once the protective cream is applied around the entire section and along the nape, we are going to begin applying our relaxer. Again, it's a virgin application, so we're going to stay off of the scalp about a ½ inch to an inch, and we're going to leave product away from the ends about an inch as well. As you apply, make sure you put product on the top and underside of each section, and you want to work efficiently, not too fast that you get sloppy, but maintain the premise that there's no product touching the scalp. Very important. No product on the scalp, no product on the ends, and apply to the top and bottom of each section. When you are all done applying to each subsection, you're going to pull the hair down and begin to outline your section. We can't do this ahead of time because if we did, we would actually move relaxer onto the scalp every time we picked up a subsection. So for chemical relaxer, we outline our section last. Then we begin to smooth. Begin smoothing with the back of a plastic rat tail comb. We can't use a metal comb because metal will react with the chemical relaxer. So it has to be plastic. Smooth the top side and the underneath of each subsection. As you're smoothing the relaxer, slowly start to move the product closer to the scalp, but without touching it. And when you do smooth the hair, replace any product back onto the hair. You don't want to scrape the relaxer off the hair and then leave it the rest of the time. So you can see on these subsections, there is still product on the hair. I'm not removing the product fully. You can use pressure between your fingers in the comb, or you could just smooth with your fingers as well. Now, what are some issues we need to watch for? Here we have a problem. We have product on the scalp, so you have to avoid getting product on the scalp. If that happens, you're going to take a piece of cotton and wipe that off. And the other issue is do not use the teeth of the comb. A lot of times people think you use the teeth of the comb and that's going to help you stretch the hair into a straighter position, but that is not allowed. That's a safety hazard. So continue smoothing with the back of your rat tail comb. When you are all done smoothing your relaxer, you are going to step back to indicate you have finished. State Board Chemical Relaxer Barbering Task 8 has been a CosmoReady video production.